The Iranian regime has a choice. It can either do a 180-degree turn from its outlaw course of action and act like a normal country, or it can see its economy crumble.
The United States has reimposed all sanctions on Iran that were lifted under a nuclear deal signed during Barack Obama's tenure. The Trump administration says it has a clear purpose.
Our objective is to starve the Iranian regime of the revenue it uses to fund violent and destabilizing activities throughout the Middle East and indeed around the world.
They must stop ballistic missiles and abandon their nuclear ambitions if they seek a path to sanctions relief.
Since entering office, President Donald Trump has demanded as much. His Iranian counterpart, Hassan Rouhani, has been well aware his nation has been in Trump's crosshairs. Now he's returning serve with his own message for the US.
ما در شرایط جنگ اقتصادی هستیم. روبروی یک دشمن غدار ایستادیم. اون وقت صدام بود، امروز ترامپ. فرق نمیکنه. ما باید وایسیم، پیروز شیم.
In 2015, Iran and several world powers signed what's known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. Under the deal, Tehran agreed its nuclear program would only be for peaceful purposes, and in return, sanctions that had crippled the economy were lifted. The EU, France, Germany and Britain issued a joint statement ahead of the US's latest sanctions, saying, "It is our aim to protect European economic operators engaged in legitimate business with Iran, in accordance with EU law and with UN Security Council Resolution 2231. It's an economic lifeline that could provide some relief to ordinary Iranians. They have borne the brunt of decades of sanctions placed on the government and officials. But Europe's relationship with Iran is complicated. The country has been accused of trying to carry out assassinations of Iranian dissidents on European soil. The Danish government says it prevented one attack in September. It's pointed the finger at Tehran and is calling for the EU to consider new sanctions.
Unfortunately, I also have to say that it doesn't seem to be an Iranian behaviour that is limited to Denmark. It's a concern that is shared by several European countries.
Iran denies the allegations and says it's part of a European conspiracy against the nation. The French government says Iran's Ministry of Intelligence was behind a plot to bomb this rally of Iranian opposition supporters in Paris in June. One of President Trump's lawyers, Rudy Giuliani, was at that rally. Iran denied any involvement. Tehran needs the support of Europe in the months ahead. But will the continent continue to be a willing ally? Natalie Poyhonen, The Newsmakers.